McLaughlin goes in lane 5. Bol just inside her, and McLaughlin pulling away from the Dutchwoman. Remember, that's Woodrow closing down on Rizakova. McLaughlin's gone storming past. 51.41 is the world record. This is utterly staggering. Take a moment to savour this, and it is a new world record.
Reigning Olympic champion Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone just set up an epic showdown with world champion and Netherlands' finest Femke Bol ahead of the final on August 8, 2024. Will McLaughlin retain her Olympic gold, or will Femke Bol seize the moment of glory? In today's video, we'll be sharing with you the heat from the Olympics women's 400-meter hurdles racing. Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone is an exceptional track and field athlete specializing in the 400-meter hurdles. McLaughlin-Levrone has set the 400-meter hurdles world record multiple times. She first broke the record in 2021, becoming the first woman to run the event in under 52 seconds with a time of 51.90 seconds. She has since lowered the record she set to 50.65 seconds at the 2024 US Olympic trials, so she's strapping up her laces for the final in good form. Femke, on the other hand, isn't less impressive. She was a bronze medalist in the 400-meter hurdles at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, setting a European record of 52.03 seconds, and in Budapest she clinched the gold medal in the 400-meter hurdles at the 2023 World Championships with a time of 51.70 seconds, marking her first global title. Add to that her gold medals at the 2022 European Championships in both the 400-meter hurdles and the 400-meter flat, becoming the first woman to achieve this double at a major championship. And here at Paris, she also anchored the Dutch 4x400-meter relay team to gold. McLaughlin and Femke Bol are the only two female competitors to ever finish the 400-meter hurdle event in less than 51 seconds, and if there is anyone that can give McLaughlin a run for her money, it's the Netherlands international. Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone, the reigning Olympic champion, qualified for the final event in the semi-finals by breaking away from the pack. Almost 1.5 seconds clear of the second-place qualifier in her heat, McLaughlin-Levrone had a semi-final qualifying time of 52.13 seconds. The American standout McLaughlin-Levrone easily advanced to Thursday's championship match after winning her semi-final at the Stade de France in 52.13 seconds, finishing about 15 meters ahead of second-place finisher Louise Maraval of France. Bol, McLaughlin-Levrone's fiercest competitor from the Netherlands, quickly joined her after winning her semi-final in 52.57 seconds. But McLaughlin-Levrone, now 25 today in her third Olympics, has not lost a 400-meter hurdles competition since taking home a silver medal at the Doha World Championships in 2019. The Los Angeles-based athlete has been in incredible condition despite making few appearances this season. Bol was as dominant in her semi-final, running down Anna Cockerell of the USA in the lane outside her before coasting to victory. Bol had anchored the Netherlands to gold in the 4x400 meters mixed relay on Saturday. In the absence of McLaughlin-Levrone due to injury, the Dutch woman, who had won bronze in Tokyo 3 years prior, took home the gold at the World Championships held in Budapest last year. In the 2020 Olympics, McLaughlin-Levrone took home gold in both the women's 400-meter hurdles and the women's 4x400-meter relay, so New Jersey native is still the one to beat for the top prize. It's not less impressive that Jasmine Jones and Anna Cockerell of Team USA have also advanced to the final on Thursday, and for McLaughlin, participating in her third Olympics in Paris at just 25, you'll figure she started out pretty early. She participated in Rio de Janeiro in 2016, becoming the youngest American to compete in track and field in the Olympics since 1972 at the tender age of 17, although that year she did not make it past the semi-finals.
It's so funny, like I've had to reflect on those years of going to the Olympics, coming back to high school, going to college. It's a space that nobody can prepare you for because it's a space that like not a lot of people have been.
But in 400-meter women's hurdles on Tuesday, American competitors Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone, Anna Cockerell and Jasmine Jones dominated within milliseconds of each other, winning their individual heats and securing a spot in the final face-off. In the women's 400-meter hurdles at the 2024 Olympic Games, a total of 24 competitors advanced to the semi-finals after competing in the first round, while 18 competitors advanced straight from the first round heat and 6 competitors to the finals. The current world champion Femke Bol was the fastest athlete in the first round, clocking in at 53.38 seconds. Bol and Jamaican Cheyenne Salman will compete in this year's third semi-final on Tuesday. Thus, in the semi-final heats, there will be a few small contests for automatic qualification slots. Bol, who turned in a lightning-fast split time in the 4x4 mixed relay last weekend, will be the clear favorite in the opening semi-final. The United States' 3 athletes competing in the 400-meter hurdles this year, Sydney McLaughlin, James Jones, and Bol, have all advanced to the semi-finals. Jones and McLaughlin will compete in the first and second semi-finals on Tuesday after putting out respective efforts of 53.6 seconds in their round 1 hits. The Jamaican Genevieve Russell will also have to deal with McLaughlin. Favourites at home that many expected to see in the final are Italian of Nigerian descent, Iomide Folorunsho, and Ukrainian Anna Rysakova that didn't make it past the heat. One thing remains clear, Sydney McLaughlin remains the clear favourite to win the gold medal, but Femke Bol will be looking to cause an upset with a strong showing that could see her clinch another gold in Paris. After the first semi-final, Sydney and Jen Russell ought to be the clear favourites to go to the final. Jamaican Rachel Clayton will face Jasmine Jones, France's Shanna Grabo, the British Lena Nelson, and Dutch Kathleen Peters. In spite of this strong set of contenders, the current world champion Femke Bol and the defending Olympic winner Sydney McLaughlin are the 2 main challengers for the 400-meter hurdles gold. But will Sydney secure a win over Femke Bol in one of the best forms of her career? A quick evaluation of the odds for a match like Sydney vs Femke brings several key factors into play. The recent form of both athletes have been impressive. Femke Bol has already inspired her Dutch side to gold in the mixed relay 4x400 meter race. But McLaughlin-Levrone has broken world records 5 times in her career and holds high school, NCAA, American and world records in the 400 meter hurdles. Throughout her career, she has excelled in other events as well, including setting personal bests in the 400 meters, 200 meters and 100 meter hurdles, which is 12.65 seconds. Their head-to-head record: as of August 2024, Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone and Femke Bol have faced each other several times in major competitions. In the 2021 Tokyo Olympics, Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone won the gold in the women's 400-meter hurdles, while Femke Bol finished in 3rd place. In the World Championships of 2022, McLaughlin-Levrone won gold in the women's 400-meter hurdles, and Bol finished in 2nd place. In the same competition the following year, McLaughlin-Levrone again claimed gold, with Bol taking the silver in the same event. You might say McLaughlin-Levrone has generally been having an edge in recent encounters. Plus, there's a massive American crowd in Paris ready to cheer McLaughlin all the way to gold, but there's also a chance that the weather might influence the outcome of events somehow. After all, anything can happen. But as it stands, Sydney McLaughlin remains the favourite for gold in the Olympics women's 400-meter hurdles. But don't forget that in 2023, Bol set the world indoor 400-meter record at the Dutch Indoor Championships with a time of 49.26 seconds, and she holds the European record for the 400-meter hurdles with a time of 51.45 seconds set in London. Bol also set the world best for the 500 meters indoors with a time of 1 minute 5.63 seconds in Boston in 2023. Bol won multiple Diamond League titles and has been a dominant force in the 400-meter hurdles over recent years. The events in which Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone and the United States are defending gold medalists coming into Paris are the women's 400-meter hurdles and the women's 4x400-meter relay. May the odds be in your favor. Thank you for watching. If you found this video inspiring, hit that like button and subscribe for more updates on the Olympic Games Paris 2024 and other related content.